Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Allie and this is Ohana Adventures. On today's vlog, I'm going to take you along with how I design my own Mickey ears, what my thought process is, and all the steps that I take from A to Z. So if that interests you, hit that subscribe button and come along on this adventure with me. So as you all know, I make my own Mickey ears, and sometimes I go through dry spells where I don't make any Mickey ears, i.e. I'm not inspired, but sometimes I go through a huge inspiration on making a bunch of Mickey ears at once. Well, I am in a really big inspiration phase right now. So the Mickey ears I am making today are for another channel, Melodie. Princess Melodie is her YouTube channel name. I'll post a link in the description down below. Now these ears came from inspiration mainly. I've wanted to do these ears for a while, but I'm giving them to Melodie because there was a little bit of a snafu with the last pair of ears that I made her. As you all know, I am part of the Year of the Ear Swap, and December was Sparkle, and I had Melodie for December, so I made her a pair of ears. Well, Melodie lives in Canada, and I mailed my ears way early, like 5 weeks ahead of time, because I wasn't exactly sure with the US Postal Service in 2020, like how long it was gonna take, but I thought 5 weeks should be enough. Well, unfortunately, she did not get it in time to be able to record the vlog on December 29th, and I feel really, really bad because the Sparkle ears were one of my best work ever. I really, really loved them. Side note, good news, Melodie actually did receive my Sparkle ears yesterday, so she's going to be opening them up soon, so I can't wait to hear what she thinks of them. Well, anywho, as a sorry or I feel bad or I don't know, I am making her another pair of ears. I actually love making ears for other people. I love making ears for myself, but I love making ears for other people because I absolutely love sharing my inspiration and sharing my love of Mickey ears and my love of Disney with like-minded people. So let's head on into this adventure with how I start designing my ears. So first things first, I wanted to talk about what my design aesthetic is. So I am a very simple, classic person when it comes to design. I don't like a lot of patterns, not only with my fashion, but with design for my Mickey ears. My choreography usually is very simple. When I direct, I usually like a lot of very simple things. And so Mickey ears are very much the same. So you won't see a lot of patterns with my Mickey ears. You actually also will not see a lot of like, in your face, this is Disney. So for example, I'm also making a pair of Magic Kingdom Mickey ears right now, and the theme and design that I chose isn't really so much in your face Magic Kingdom. You would think Magic Kingdom, she's gonna do the castle. Actually, I don't really like doing that. I like having Disney be really subtle, so it's a little bit more creative and people really have to think, ooh, what is that? And then when they finally get it, oh my gosh, it's this. I find that it's just way more special. Another thing about my design aesthetic, I start really basic with, you know, the colors that I want, and then I add little hints of touches, whether that be like a jewel or a feather. Sometimes I'll purchase special stuff on Etsy and I'll like put it in there. Like for example, I did 2 pairs of Mickey ears. I did an Anna pair of Mickey ears and an Elsa pair of Mickey ears for sisters. I made them for 2 sisters. And I put a little hint of Anna's colors on the Elsa Mickey ears and then vice versa, just to kind of show that connection of them being sisters. So that's a little bit of an example. So now that you know what my design aesthetic is, how do I actually go about designing or coming up with a theme for my Mickey ears? First things first is I kind of figure out, okay, what's my theme? Sometimes the theme is really easy. For example, the Year of the Ear Swap, we're given themes to stick with, for example, Magic Kingdom, Flower and Garden, Sparkle, attractions. Other times I have to come up with a theme myself. So a lot of times I base my Mickey ear themes off of attractions, but you can do it based off of character. You could do it based on, you know, lands at Walt Disney World. You can do it based upon food. Really anything, sky's the limit. So I figure out what my theme is. From there, once I have my theme, I figure out my colors. So this requires a little bit of Googling. A lot of times if you want to do a specific character, for example, if you Google that character and color blocking, you can get a really good color palette of what those colors are for that particular character. Same thing with like attractions. You can put in like Haunted Mansion color palette. Google will tell you all the colors. I do the same thing when I Disney bound. So if you think of it, designing Mickey ears and Disney bounding for me kind of have the same thought process. So then the next thing is I tentatively design my ears. And I'll explain what I mean by tentative when I talk about the step after this, but I write down how I want the design to be. So I like the front of my ears different from the back, so I will basically write down, this is what I want the front to look like, this is what I want the back to look like, this is what I want the bows to look like, and then I'm gonna add a jewel here or a feather here or whatever. I write it down in my notebook, but I also put it in my cell phone because the next step is I go shopping. Now, the reason I said tentatively design is because sometimes when I'm shopping, I have my idea of what I want the design to be, but maybe perhaps I can't find that particular fabric. So I need to be really flexible with my design because sometimes what you have in your head doesn't really come out perfectly when you're shopping. So some stores that I shop at, I usually shop at Joann Fabrics for all my fabric choices. They are usually the best store locally for fabric. I then shop at Hobby Lobby because they have the best prices for like the little extras like jewels, feathers, whatever. But Hobby Lobby does not have very good fabric choices. And then I also go on Etsy for those really special, hard to get items that I want. For example, I did Mickey ears that were based upon Magic Kingdom popcorn, and I couldn't find like a popcorn patch anywhere at Hobby Lobby, so I ended up purchasing that on Etsy. So one of the reasons why I put my design on my cell phone is because it's easy for me to take my cell phone when I go shopping. I don't have to lug around a giant notebook and get that out. So it's just really quick and easy to look, okay, this is my design and this is what my shopping list is. So then after I have all my fabric, I am ready to make my ears. So I'm going to show you the ears that I'm making for Melodie. So let's go. So the ears I'm making for Melodie are the diva herself, Daisy Duck. So here are all my supplies. So the colors I'm using, or the colors I'm color blocking with, are yellow, purple, and pink. So my design is a little different. I really wanted to have some polka dot, so I got this polka dot at Joann Fabrics. So the front is gonna be polka dot, the back is gonna be glittery. Basically my design was back glitter fabric, but I couldn't really find any purple glitter fabric that I loved, but I found this stuff. It is see-through, so I'm going to overlap this with this purple fabric that I already have. So I think that's gonna look really nice. And then I didn't want a regular bow for this one. So I am actually gonna try my hand, and this is the first time I'm doing this. I've never done this before. I'm gonna make a bow out of ribbon this time. And then I'm going to do flowers because Daisy Duck. So let's see how it turns out. So I'm gonna do a time-lapse video for you guys. Okay, so here's the finished product. What do you guys think? Sorry about my mess, but here are the daisies. This is the first time I've done this bow. It took me a little finagling, so I think I have a little bit to learn with it, but I do like the look of it. It really kind of adds that creativity and it's really different. And then here is the back. This fabric really turned out really great. It's glittery, but it also adds a really nice texture. And then I wrapped the inside with yellow to bring some more of the color blocking for Daisy. So yeah, I really like it. I think Melodie is also going to really like it. It turned out super cute. So thank you for joining me on this vlog, showing you how I designed my Mickey ears. Let me know down in the comments down below, what do you think of the Daisy ears that I made? Do you like them? Do you think I should have done something different? I like them, but the new bow that I used is kind of a work in progress, so I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for joining us again. Don't forget to join our adventure family by hitting that subscribe button down below. Also, don't forget to check out my complimentary channel, The Adventures of Mally. It's a channel my husband and I have where we show you all of our adventures at our cabin up north. I hope you're having a magical week and will have a magical weekend. And remember, adventure is out there, so bring out the magic in your life. See you real soon. Bye.